What is up? What is up? This is your boy Alertwolf here. I'm going to bring you another review. And this one is for Blast of Tempest, episode 17. This one's called Marine Snow. Now, before I get into this, a fellow reviewer, Henshin Ikeda, I don't want to display his name on the little bottom there, has a petition going around that he just started having to do with the copyright infringement rules on YouTube. And the petition is to have them change. I'm not going to get into it. I'm sure those of you who watch reviewers, I've heard the complaints before. Not that I've had any personal issues with it, but I completely understand it. And, you know, they shut you up, basically. You know, they'll pull your video for a thumbnail that you may have doctored or altered an image to create your own personal thumbnail for a video, and a company will come by, see the thumbnail, say, hey, that's ours, this must be a video based, this must be an illegal airing of our program. Never even look at the video to see if it actually plays a you know, an episode or something illegally, and then just flag the video without actually watching the video. Then YouTube pulls the video. If you get enough of those in one time, such as if you were doing a whole you were doing a series and they found out you did 10 of these, too many red flags in a row, and they'll just pull your channel. Then you have to argue the fact your video gets pulled. It gets no airs. A lot of people get paid doing this, so they're not making any money off this. And it's really a system of guilty until proven innocent. And it's lazy on both parts, because if it's just the thumbnail, then pull the thumbnail. You don't pull the whole video or the person's channel because you have an issue with the thumbnail, even though the video has nothing to do with the thumbnail, because it's a custom thumbnail. It's an image you uploaded, and YouTube is well aware that the image doesn't come from the video. So that's a lot of BS. So he has a petition going around. I'm going to put that in the notes below. So check it out. There'll be a link to his page that'll give you the information for the petition. I signed it. I suggest you do the same. It's time to play fair. Honestly, the way the rules work around here is very un-American. Very guilty until proven innocent. You never face your accuser. If you do, they threaten to sue you if you were wrong. So do you see how that works? It's very much carrot and I'll beat you with a stick type of mentality. Because it's not like you could counter sue and say, hey, you just cost me income. But whatever. So sorry about that. I think I'm gonna, in the next 3 videos I'm gonna do for Thursday's anime, I think I'm gonna mention this, because I know he also reviews this pretty much the same ones. So I'll put them in these 3 videos. All right, and you know, support it, man. It's a good thing. Things do need to change. But enough of that. Now let's get into the review of this episode. Now, this episode can be summed up into, it's basically about the princess's feelings for Yoshino and the rest of them trying to figure out who's Yoshino seeing, and getting a little more. Now, Evangeline's boss, he gets put back into the mix. He gets reinstated, and now he has an even bigger position of power, because now he also answers to the UN, and the UN wants to know about it. That's point 1. You know, and Evangeline says, you know, they're similar to 2 snakes, and she makes a comparison about people worshiping trees as gods, or the whole thing. And there's a brief mention of Christianity, which is kind of funny, considering, you know, they're the tree of Genesis and Exodus. You know, Christians, Jews, we all, you know, obviously the first 2 books of the Bible, the first books of Moses, you know what I mean? So, whatever. And the comment's kind of stupid regarding the tree of life as a god, because obviously it's not. But whatever, I'm gonna let that go. Not important. So basically, you know, that's the the first big thing that happens in the episode. Then we have, I'm not really going to break down a moment by moment summary. I'm just going to give you the gist of what happened this episode, because I don't feel it's warranted the other way. So as the princess is coming to grips with her feelings for him and her uncontrollableness, and he's wondering why she's acting so weird, we have the rest of them trying to figure out who's Yoshino's girlfriend, because they figure if he is the heart of Exodus, meaning the theory they have right now is, you know who the current mage is right now, right? He really doesn't have the heart of the killer. Even Mahiro's like, listen, man, you're not a killer, dude. You just not in it. So the theory is that the Tree of Exodus separated itself in half for its mage. It put the heart with no superpowers in Yoshino, but gave him the intellect, basically. But gave the powers to this pacifist weakling dude who's easily manipulatable. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. Now, they're like, if it is him, then he may be the one that killed your sister. Can you do this? And he's like, it turns out to be him. Yeah. Basically, and then they're trying to figure out, they're going to try to use the girlfriend against him. So what they want to do is they want to either find who she is, see if she's the one pulling his strings, or if not, kidnap her, and use her as leverage if they have to. Well, not really kidnap her, but you know what I mean. Kidnap her. That's right. So that's their plan. But they have to figure out who she is. So it's June, it's Samon, it's the Mage of Exodus, and it's Mahiro with a whiteboard trying to figure out who she is. And they're trying to figure out why she's a secret. Now during this whole episode, we get a lot of flashbacks of Ayaka and them. And because the princess on her side, she asks him to describe his girlfriend to her, and because she's hoping she's better than she is. Not that she's better than her, but that the girlfriend's better than she is, so that she knows the better woman has the man. And he also mentioned she's pretty and stuff like that, and he thinks both of them are pretty, and he describes his love at different events that happen. We also get a flashback that whenever Mahiro tried to hook Yoshino up with a chick, and remember we see this a lot in the opening episodes. Not a lot, but we saw it in a couple of flashbacks that she would always discourage it, and she would say stuff like, "Oh, he's a horrible reputation. If you introduce him to chicks, they're gonna brand you a scumbag." The reason why she said this, obviously, because she's dating him. And so there you go. And we get a better picture of the fact that she really loved him and he really loved her in these flashbacks. So as this is going back and forth, they're throwing out crazy ideas like he has a Lolita accomplice. What is she in elementary school? No, he likes older women. What if she's a teacher? What if she has big boobs? What if she has small boobs, a boob complex? And all this stuff gets written down. It's quite hilarious. And the Mage of Exodus is sitting there like, oh man, these guys are crazy. Oh, what if it's the lunch lady? They're like, come on, man. Seriously, come on. So we have, and it's broken down where it's leading to the climax, because the princess confesses her love to Yoshino, and she's like, I can't have it. It's too dangerous. If I wish she would be gone, she'd be gone, and then the Tree of Genesis would kill her for me. And I can't have that on my conscience. Please, please convince me not to love you. And he's like, oh, so this is what's going on. This is why you've been acting weird. Oh, and about my girlfriend, maybe it's time that I told you the truth. At the same time, because they kept switching back and forth between the two scenes, you have the Mage of Exodus going, why is everybody avoiding the one obvious choice of who this chick would be? It's like nobody wants to say it. And this could be because the others are dominated by the logic of Genesis, maybe? I don't know. And he's able to think outside the box because he's Exodus? I don't know. But he's like, come on. And at the same time, you get it from both sides. He's like, it's your sister, bro. He's dating your sister. That's who it is. And then he lets her know. He's like, Yoshino lets Hagase know. He's like, listen, it's I need to stop it from being a secret anymore. It's time for you to know the truth. You don't have anything to worry about, my girlfriend, because you see it. He flips it up. My girlfriend's been dead for a year, and it's a picture of Aika Aika. Oh yeah, Aika. And there you go. And there's the shocking reveal from both sides. And that's pretty much the episode. Now, having said that, there was a lot of funniness in this episode. I cracked up a bunch of times. I loved the bit about the wishy-washy little melodrama going on of the girlfriend status thing. And I love that, there you go, there's the confrontation. Everybody knows the cat's out of the bag. And now it's time to deal with this, because now things are really getting interesting. Now, the next episode is going to be the Dancing Princess. Now, I've said this a bunch of times. I still say the Princess of Exodus is Aika. She foresaw this thing coming. She committed suicide, or she had. I thought she had one of her mages kill her, but I don't think so, because that dude couldn't kill anybody. But then again, he's another dude with a mysterious girlfriend that we never see, or an ex-girlfriend. But so maybe, who knows? Maybe she's still alive. I don't know. But obviously, it's her. It's just so obvious, and it's smacking you in the face. And I think next episode, from the scenes, I think we get to find out. And it would be hilarious if I'm right, and this one dude managed to steal the hearts of both chicks, both princesses of each tree. That's what I'm saying, man. Yoshino, actually the prince of the mage of Leviticus, son. That's where I'm going with this Leviticus. What's up, Leviticus? Yeah, I be getting both chicks. but all joking aside, this episode was enjoyable. The ending was awesome. We finally get the characters finally know what we know, and I love it. I think I'm gonna give this episode a 4, mainly because of the reveal. I think that kicked it up from a 3 to a 4. It was enjoyable. It was funny, and it looks like next episode we're gonna get more action. It looks like maybe the tree's gonna start to fight back, because it did bug me that the tree didn't fight back at all against the Mage of Exodus. So it's good to, I'm happy with the direction and the scenes for the next episode. Alright, so that's enough out of me. Click it up if you like it. Comment if you must, and please subscribe if you can. And remember that petition for Henshin Ikeda. Please sign it, endorse it, spread it around YouTube, spread it around Facebook, spread it around Twitter. Things need to change. But this is Alert Wolf signing out.